Testing, 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 testing. What's going on? What's up? Getting something, picking something up, going away. Yeah, yeah, yep. There it is. What's going on, guys? What's happening? Just jumped online. Gonna do some Q&A, stuff like that, if there is any. And no worries. Yeah. Hold on for a sec. Well, I'm going to keep talking, but yeah. Let me know how the audio is doing. These things are good. Hold on. There we go. It should be okay. Should be. Let's tweak this just a smidge. We got that. Yeah, I'm gonna go through some things. Gonna do some things. Super good. That's a little bit better now too. Working on stuff. What's up? Could bring this over that and through this cable management, you know what I'm saying. Fixed the, or did I? Let's look at that now. We're gonna fix this. I figured out how to fix it. Now my left hand is my left hand, and my right hand is my right hand, and up there is that, and over there is that. See? Works good that way. So this is just live stream. Just going to go through some things. Yeah, this is what we might end up doing. I know. I know. Not that. But full screen. That's the good stuff, though, isn't it? The good stuff. I'm thirsty. Give me a minute here. That was good. All right. Yeah, this is just a little video of the backyard when we had all this stuff up. I do want to share big time some stuff with you guys. Love to. I think, ooh, I can do that, can't I? I might be able to do something pretty sweet here. I think I'm gonna pull down, yeah, the YouTube was up also. Pulling some stuff off. Let's phone link it. Okay. Phone is, so we should be able to pull once it syncs up. We'll just put it down in the taskbar for a little bit. Sorry. Getting situated here. Hope all is well. Okay. Let's see here. So yeah, let's let it sync up a little bit. Took some photographs the other day. Talked to a really neat guy. Uh, not Captain Jack. Not Captain Jack Soccer. Coach Jack Soccer. That's pretty interesting. Almost a lot like Captain there, but it's not. But Coach Jack was very kind. He did a live stream, and I talked to him about sharing some of this stuff, and I got some photos to show you guys. I could share it with him if he'd ever get back to me, but that's all right. Either way, and so but that's just me there. Yeah. So let's see here. Let me. Okay. Connected. Good. Phone looks like it. There we go. Photos. Okay. Ooh, and I did transfer them. Fantastic. Got this. Let me see. If I can pull them all back up. And that would be super fun to go through them. This is good. That is, where are they? They're very sweet. A lot of pictures yesterday. Maybe that's it. Okay. Okay, right there. And I should be able to do this pretty easily. Camera. No. Yeah, working through stuff. Just trying to get you guys some content. Very important, very good stuff. Let's back out of that. Back into images. Let's go to images. No. Let's back out. I wonder why. No, that's right. I think it's storage. CIM. Backyard games. Did I put them all in back? I did. Okay, so I'm going to transfer some stuff out, put it back into camera. These are awesome, though, too. So, working through a thumbnail, some just some product pics. Good stuff, though. There's a lot of editing I think I need to do to them, and that will be soon. Let's see if I can get all this stuff in the right spot. I'm just gonna copy to album. Can we put it in camera? It was there. Okay. Okay, it's in. Let's see if we got it. Have access. It was being a little bit funky. That's not it again. What's going on? It's Tuesday night. It's early Tuesday night. Not bad. We'll see how long we're on. Camera. All right, they're coming in. Looks like they might. Yes, they're coming in. Okay. Good stuff. We will be able to share some awesome, super funny kind of pics. I was doing a thumbnail and I was holding the, I was going around and around with ChatGPT and whoever, about getting this this thing right, this thumbnail right, and it was having some difficulty. We'll see. Maybe work through some bugs. It might just be an explanation too, but I really started to try to get an in-depth explanation of what I wanted, and or the vision that I had to try to relay that, and it just would not center this and you'll see the pictures that I took are very similar to kind of the vision and thought that I had. And so, can we do that? Okay. Oh, we do have to transfer those out now. Is it finished? Looks like it might be finished. Okay. Yeah, so just doing all sorts. Oh, so good too. Yeah, those are good. Those are super awesome. Took some pictures at night out in the back. That's not it. That's not it. Yeah, took some pictures out there during the day also. And that was good. Those turned out really good. It's not summertime, but it's fun. The pictures also share a little bit about even getting outside in the wintertime when it's yeah. And so that's what I'm going to show. I know I'm just transferring these things over. Copy. There we go. Paste. All right. That's not all that much. So it shouldn't take all that long. Like I said, some of these photos I'm going to have to lighten a little bit and just so they show what. And I mean, it might, we'll see. Some of them are pretty good, but I want it to be pretty explanatory on what's going on. Some of them are in portrait mode and some are landscape, so we're going to have to deal with that. But super sweet. Super sweet and super encouraged and just jazzed about this aspect of the product line. Super thankful. Super, super, super. So, good stuff. That's put in the proper folder. Could I might just let's exercise a little bit of patience here. Are you guys seeing that? Yeah, okay, so I am letting that go in. So yeah, so this, it's all kind of this stuff and offshoots from this kind of basic idea. And you've seen, I'm going to load that up right here. Right here. Right here. So let's see here. See if we got that. SOL. I don't have. I do have. I have to have. All right, this is going to take just a little bit longer too, as well. But we can sing songs while we're hanging out here. Do I have? Yes, I have. Yes, of course. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that'll be all right to do. It's very much all right to do. So we're going to, pretty soon here, we're going to go back things down just a little bit. Let's pull that off for now. Let's close that up. Just closing up the backdrop or the 3D graphics for a little bit. Closing that up. Okay, so we're about half complete. It's taking a little bit. It is through, I don't know that it's not through Wi-Fi. Well, similar Wi-Fi connection. So it's gonna, yeah. But yeah, so let's do that. Let's go into video on the move speed. Okay. I could show that to you. Well, we'll see. Which one? Yeah. Daytime. But we got daytime going. Here we go. All right. Lights, edit. Oh, this is something you guys have not seen before. Give me a moment. I don't know that anyone has seen this. We need to hold off a little bit. When my eyes were staring by the... Okay, so some of you have, let's put this into the picture here. Where are we at as far as one interrupted action? How do I get that? Okay. There we go. Try again. All right, we're still okay. At about 52% of that transfer over. Could do that. Okay, here we jumped up. Okay. 57, 58. And yeah, climbing. Okay. So let us minimize that. I think we're still doing okay as far as this kind of thing goes. Let's hide that media file. We got the base. That's the backyard. And so let's open the monitor. Here we go. Okay. See, I know how to do this. What's up? Yeah, please don't hesitate to chat. Chat it up. Sign into chat. Y'all get goofy and whatnot. But thank you for your thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the encouragement and all the stuff that you guys have been doing. Much appreciated. Let's skip a file. Okay. That has been closed. Okay, so we should be at full speed. So let's see here. Let's push play. So you guys see, this is part of, this could be a world premiere as far as this video goes. Let's see, let's check it out. Flash of a neon light. When my eyes were staring by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people leaving. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never share. And no one dared disturb the sound of silence.
Fool said, "Ah, you do not know."
Okay. There it is. That we're not going to do. That's part of that part. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that right there is on Patreon right now. That's what that is. It's not a world premiere. You guys have probably not seen that. We're making. We have a Patreon account, and we're trying to get that so we can publish it, stuff like that. And so, but we're gonna put a lot of like the deep cut kind of stuff going on in there, for y'all hardcore fans and stuff like that. So let's see here. So that's what I'm talking about. That's the golf. That's the night golf. That's yeah, golfing at night. And the glow golf and all that kind of stuff. Whatever the name's gonna be, glow golf is pretty good. And let's media share. Let's. All right, just trying to get the concentration going fully. This is pictures. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because we got a lot to show you guys. So let's see here. We could be doing this on Twitch too as well. So we might just jump over from time to time onto Twitch, just to give you guys another opportunity to have a sub over there or something, and get involved in some of those. That's not it. Yeah, so we like the Twitch. The Twitch has been typically, the Twitch is designated for like maybe just a like a kind of like a security cam footage in the shop when it happens, and so but we'll be doing live stuff on Twitch too, maybe on Kick. We haven't nailed that down quite yet. So let's see here. Hold on for a second. I'm trying to find. There it is. Okay. Thummies. Yes. No, that's not it. Is it in there? Images. Documents. They're on downloads. Okay. Ooh, so we did this one for just a little bit. I saw a need that one of the videos, which was a good little video, it's a 4-minute thing. It's in the shop, and it's just putting together some of this stuff and just explaining, the design process and some of the stuff that we've been doing. And let's see. So I did this. That's it right there. Let's X out of that one. So this, I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who that guy is. He doesn't, man, he's got my hoodie on, but he doesn't look like me. And so, which is kind of funny. In all of this, Chat GPT, from a look from afar a little bit, and there's similarities, yes. I mean, it took it off of a picture of mine, but I'm seeing this on a screen right here. This looks like a guy that maybe I don't even know. I don't know that I know him or anything like that. But anyways, anywho, let's see here. So this was what I thought was one of the more successful ones that they ended up doing. That's true. I can't. You see, that would be good. That would be pro. How do we switch to that? Well, maybe, when it comes up, I'll try to figure that out. So let's go back to. And they just kept getting worse. I could do that. Let's do that. That's what that's the next one. No, that's a whole nother thing, Joe. So, so when I was telling him over and over and over again, well, it'll get fixed, I'm sure somehow, but over and over and over again, I was saying center the noodle, not the word noodle, but center the noodle in the center of the 16 by 9 image, and then have glow on one side and then noodle on the other. I'd share with you the transcript. I don't think it's necessary, but this is the next one they came up, or ChatGPT came up with, and that's another one. Again, these faces are similar, but they're not me. And then I saw Copilot also, which is on Microsoft, which I think I think it could be Microsoft's version of AI. And then I went and did some other stuff and came up with some somewhat. Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh, now I'll show you those. Okay. So it wasn't working. So I'm like, he's got his hand underneath it. I was saying to put his hand around the noodle so it looks like he was grabbing at the seam right there if he's holding it up, I don't know where they got that from. Maybe they got that from an old picture or something like that, but I hadn't shared that with maybe on the internet. But anyways, so let's get no. Where are we at now? In this. That's okay. That's downloads. We don't need that. And so, images. What's going on? Will I be able to? Okay, so let's. So this was something. An idea from the video that I had, which was a possibility, something like that. And the idea, I kind of want to, just kind of grab around the noodle, obviously, like I said. And there's just another image. I was trying to get some images so that they would make the face a little bit closer to mine. But he was picking up some dude. I don't even know. So there's one we're like, huh? What? So stuff like that. And then there's those videos and stuff like that. Maybe that's also where it's kind of grabbing at the bottom of it. I don't know. So, okay, here we go. Are you ready? Let's get fired up. So I did this in the apartment. I don't usually share stuff from the house, but I can. Yeah, I'm all right with it. So that's what I was trying to do. That's kind of the way it was, what the idea that I had in my head, the way it should be, like the thumbnail, and all sorts of different stuff. I'm just going to flip through them. Yeah, I know. We got some stuff hanging there. Got to fix it. That's just apartment's a mess. Clear. So you get the idea. Really cool, kind of good ideas for a thumbnail. Just, hey, check this out. Look at this kind of stuff. And so that was the idea, and not that. That was not the idea on what to do, what to use. Yeah, let's see, nor that one. So I ended up using this one for a little bit, and then I went to try to get them up here. It's not it. Okay, it's on downloads. Yeah. So this is the one this one is being tested on YouTube as well. And testing is for views and things like that. I'm just trying to figure out, what would make you guys sizzle. What kind of stuff works well, what kind of stuff would people like and stuff like that. So this is the one of them also. I know it's out in the wilderness, but But this seemed also doesn't quite look exactly like me. Looks like some kind of comedian or something like that. The eyes, the eye. This is a lot closer because I ended up just doing this one I did on Copilot. But let's see here. I talked to him about doing the name, angling the names, not perspective angling. That's what it came up with, but like just at 30-degree angle kind of angling. You've seen some of the stuff in a lot of the words that I put on the YouTube. So this one, I mean, did I gain like 40 pounds or maybe even 80? I don't even know. It's not that's a bigger fella than I am, and so also not working. So I just ended up going with I think that's a copy of the first one, and I'd rather have this down along the side by his hand, and then the glow also on the other side, but both angled. But I still think maybe this one might be considered more of a successful YouTube. I'm just kind of guessing. I got right off the bat. I thought that was going to be more successful, and so who knows? Maybe that'll end up being, even though it's got some guy. I don't even know. That looks like an actor or something like that. It doesn't. I don't know. I mean, my hair's short like that. Maybe a little gray or something like that. But, I mean that's not it. So. Anyways, so long story. However, I mean, if it's possible to be short at this point, I don't know. But what I do want to put up now is some of those shots that we shot and going through the kind of a weed out process. And let me know if there's ones that you guys like. I'd have to put numbers on them or something like that to make it easy in comments and stuff like that. No backyard golf. Okay. Yeah. These. So let's start with the daytime ones first. Love them. Absolutely love them. Okay. Love them. Super. How do they turn up there depending on your monitor? Depending upon the monitor, let's try to get monitor cap. Why is that monitor cap? That's not it. Okay. I'm not just trying to find out why that there's a black bar at the bottom. Let's see here. There we go. I think that that just switched to black bar. Anyways, so super good photo. Really, that's the idea. This is the idea for backyard croquet, soccer croquet. And this will be, and Coach Jack, if you see this is the idea that I'll be presenting to you, whenever we have this conversation. So, super, super cool idea, super good. Same idea, same thing, same noodle. Two pieces they stick in the ground. There's all sorts of stuff we've talked about sending a little piece in the packaging where you could put it in like any kind of a home drill, battery operated drill, and then drill into the dirt like 3 to 6 inches, something like that maybe. Which most, if not all, cabling is technically some is just buried below the surface, but you can easily it'd probably be easy to it would be easy to install. Plus, we could have something made so if it wasn't If that wasn't what was optimal for the customer, then they could go with another route. But really easy to drill down in the dirt. I did this in the wintertime. It's cold outside. And so just drill a little bit down in there and then put those pegs down in there. And it was really kind of sweet. Let's see if we go this. No, wait, that's the back. Yeah, that's the back route there. We can get rid of him. Well, that's me. Yeah. So that's me. So let's see here. So just different shots of this, different ideas. We started with the first one that I think is the most successful. I think that's the one that's the number one. But let me hear what you think for sure. I think that one's pretty good too. That one's really good. I love it that it's cold out. The snow on the leaves and that. Just say, get out and play, go. It's cold outside. You'll warm up in 5 seconds, and stuff like that. So that's what my mom used to say, get out and play. So stuff like that. Just kind of experimenting with different compositions, different relations, stuff like that. Again, with the 2 hoops, so you can set up croquet all over your side yard, backyard, front yard. If we get stands for them, you can put them up in your driveway, stuff like that. You can practice with this kind of thing. You can go to a park and just put this up and kick from 50 yards away or something like that. Try to make it through the hole. Really kind of good idea. That's a little bit McDonald's-y for me for some reason, but still kind of a neat idea, Let's keep going. All of them are pretty decent shots, and then we're gonna get to a point here where we're gonna show you something that's also super sweet. Okay, we have a couple tall ones coming through. That is just sticking through there for some reason. That don't need to be sticking through there. Okay. So, all right, let's keep going. Okay, we have a couple portrait. There's a portrait. For sharing on a phone, it's okay, but not quite as certainly not liking that the football is cut off there on the corner on the side. So that's probably not going to make it. Same thing with any of these really. But I think the landscape ones seem to be the most successful, seen as it was really. This is getting down lower, not eye level, but you get into a place where you can show the product off. And so, love it. Yup. Really kind of neat. So that's 1, 2. Yes. That also, we switched gears a lot on that one, didn't we? We went all the way to the other side. I think that's more successful that way rather than something with the balls on that side. So, okay. And I did this during the day after I shot these other night shots. And so let's just roll right into those and see how successful they are. Okay. Portrait. Oh no, this is portrait. And this is doctored up a little bit so you can see a little bit more. If these are really bright, and they can be very bright, and they look good close up, but they brighten everything up, the surrounding, they brighten it all up. And so I like to dim them really low, actually. I like to barely have anything going through them, because then they're just, it depends on how you like your atmosphere when you're doing this kind of thing. But it seems like that's, at least on film, you get the best color out of it when it's dimly lit. And so on film, you can't start, if you want to light up your scene a little bit, you have to either use other lighting or get there maybe when it's just, when it's getting more dusk, and so, the glow will still happen. But let's move on. Let's get, you get the idea. So it's a little bit of a video about it. See, I mean, it's just, the camera's just not picking it up. Okay, we'll go to the next. Okay, now we start to get into something where, and this also has been doctored. I have changed like exposure levels and things like that in order to get to see more of the soccer ball, which is I was really had thoughts was important to see. For me, yeah, this monitor I'm looking at is a TV monitor. It doesn't have all the RGB prowess that another monitor would. So, but on the laptop it seems more accurate, and so it seems like you guys are seeing the accurate footage right there. So let's see here. So that one looks pretty good. I'm gonna flip through them a little bit. More portrait. Okay. Yeah, see that's similar to the other, more landscape, more portrait on the other ones. But that right there, that relation right there is similar to the other one. I think that this is like one of the more successful ones. There's no other soccer balls in this shot because they just wouldn't show up. I've got many colored soccer balls and things like that, but this particular one is yellow. The light is green, I think. Yeah, and so this relation here seemed like it was one of the better ones at night. I mean, you'd have to have somebody who does photography all the time really to dial it in, and they'd probably want lighting in different places, also just lighting up some of the grass, because you'd want to see the grass too as well at night. And so, but as far as just some quick shots, that's all right. I mean, that's all right for like Instagram or something like that, that's not bad. Again, also we'd have the soccer balls would have to be lit up inside. Depending on if there's a technology coming, or when there's a technology coming, we could use that. But that would be really easy to make a soccer ball that is somewhat not fully opaque, would be able to shine light through it, and then you just in the rubber ball, whatever, you could just manufacture an LED or a couple of them, maybe even a few of them on a soccer ball. You could put them all over the place, and that you could light up your house with something like that. And so this also was one. See, I liked this one too as well. This was a little bit doctored, but yet it didn't have the other light, so it wasn't messing with the exposure. And so this one worked out well for a nighttime one. And so, few here, few there. That one also pretty good. It's not quite centered in frame, but yeah. So that's pretty good. Yeah, it's there's some slight variation in the pool noodle as far as the light. That could be that's probably just the camera picking up that. It may be there, but it may be so subtle that it doesn't necessarily. Yeah. That it doesn't necessarily. You wouldn't be picking up those variations in person. That was good. Soccer ball's a little bit further in there. I like it to one side, a little bit, and that's just the noodle. You see the post going down into the ground on either side, and that would house the batteries, and then the LED strip would come right off of that battery pack and be easy install, and then you'd be able to put another. You wouldn't have to have another battery pack, but you could do. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with this. This is so good. That was one of the. This is a soccer ball that I got off Amazon, and even the views looked. I didn't see all the reviews or anything like that, but I did look at some, and I looked at some videos from it, and the videos look good. The soccer ball is beautiful if it's got direct lighting at it, and so it's got a reflective surface. It's not a glowing. It said glowing. It's not. It's not a glowing one. It's reflective, but it is beautiful. But you need chest light or something like that. If you're going to play with this outside, you need everything around you is in front of you has got to be lit up for it to be able to catch the light and bounce it back, to you. So there you go. That's that. So that is what I wanted to share. All of those. So let's just go back. Yeah. I think that's. Nope. It's not showing. Let me try something here. Get a little bit closer to in frame. No, that's not it. Monitor cap. Is that it? Yeah, that's the deal. That's the ticket right there. So now you're getting a little bit more of what the actual shot is. Yeah, let's just make it really small for you guys so you see the framing of it. Yeah. So they're not out of view, but it's definitely they're kind of to the side. So I like it when they're in there closer to as well, but I also do so like that one and that one. Yes, the angle of the first poodle noodle is a little bit more unique. I kind of like the first one better. Kind of like that one better. It's a little crowded on the other one. But let me know. Let me know. Let me know what you say, what you think. So let's see here. So let's return that. Okay. Love it. Cool. Yeah, they all fit in there, but that's funny. Let's go back. I know there's a lot of overlays. There's a lot. That's funny. Oh, I could lock that. That's a good idea. Justified design, lock that. That's well done. Have not locked it. Popping and locking. So good stuff coming. So we're going to be shooting a video this summer. Maybe even stuff like this. I mean, we could do fall stuff with this. That'd be a great video in just this weather. It would be a lot of drilling, and I mean, it's not all that easy to drill in the wintertime in frozen ground. But super fun. You could have these on this property. We could have 100 of them. I don't know, maybe we certainly could have probably about easy about 10 that would be spread out. 20 would make it a little more compact. It would be super. That would be good. 20. We should invite some folks over, some of you guys, and do some giveaways. That would be good in a live stream on like a Sunday afternoon or something like that during the summer. That would be smooth. I would love that. I would love that. I hope you guys would like it. Let me know if you want to be a part of it. If you think that's a good idea in the comments. Yeah, because we'll be putting this. This will be obviously on the YouTube, on the tube. So unless we got some sort of a, yeah, it should be okay. So super good. So what I was gonna do tonight, and how we're 51 minutes in. What I'm going to be doing soon, and what I was going to had thoughts to do actually, is I would like. I will be getting on to honing down this battery pack idea, putting some special stuff in there. Depending, depending, putting just make it so it functions, and so it's easy to use, and yeah, and so yeah, so it's good. So refine it, and so, and then to be used with multiple things, like in between tubes. There could be all sorts of stuff, all sorts of places to put that. That is true. That's pretty sweet. Also, in between the tubes could be good with a longer. We'll see. We'll see. There's just this product. I can't. I can't. I'm so thankful. It's so good. So I just, and that's part of my my chat with you guys about doing this full time, is that I do need time to get on these, and so seeking funding. We do have, yeah, we have this way somehow you guys can donate, tip and things like that. Those are accepted, as well as the Patreon, and we're going to be having merch, so you can purchase merch again, and we're going to have merch giveaways too as well, and all kinds of stuff, golf ball giveaways, all kinds of stuff. We're going to be giving these things away too as well, all kinds of good fun stuff, and it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a raucous time. So had by all. So, but yeah, we'll that's not it. That's not it. Jumping around. Ooh, that's split screen. That's a different one. But yeah, I think that this game right here is going to be easier. Well, of course it's soccer, so it's a soccer ball. As you can see, the yellow ball right there. Yep. And so yeah, I wasn't lying. So the soccer ball, and let's see. Yeah, you could easily do this with golf too as well. You could do it. I talked to my brother, and he had the idea of really big, and I think it's a great idea. Really big croquet mallets. So you'd be going like this with the croquet mallet. You'd hold it and you'd just be swinging it, and big enough so it would look similar it would look like a croquet to a croquet ball, a croquet mallet to a croquet ball, whereas this would be I guess a soccer mallet to a soccer ball, and so good stuff. Yeah. So what else do we have? There's lots of stuff. We could go perusing around. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Backyard. Okay. Okay. No. So let's do that right quick. Can hide that. It's not working. Just tried that. Nope. There we go. All right. Let me see if I can. I do want to show you. Yeah, let's do that first before we get on. And maybe this live stream will only be on these things. because we got a lot of content to cover in this. Go into video. Thank you, Jesus. Backyard games. Okay. Okay. Get this audio or get this happy place. Let's try. So we. Lights live. Silence. How long is it? 39 seconds. This might be just the solo. Take a second to load right here. This is a 4K video. Okay. So it's got happy place. So this is new audio with this. And here we go. Also the first time. There you go. That was a slower kind of examination, but yet a good one. So I have also an edit version on that with that audio coming out, going to be on YouTube, probably a short. We're not going to do if we were doing this full time, I'd have a video out for you on this, and we'd have it in production. Lord, yeah. And yeah, if we could get, Lord willing, we can get going on that. And so that, yeah, that'll be good. And so that's what we're working on. And so let's see here. Okay. Let's share that other version with you. Lights, 2 minutes 14 seconds. Sound. No, we don't need that. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try this one. So just sampling different tracks with it, unique tracks. And yeah, let's see here. What else? Yeah, so that was the stuff. And so I could invite you guys in. Why not? We could try it. See how well it works. What do you think? Okay. Yeah. That's not me. Let's see here. That's right. This will take just a little bit here to jump up in there. But other than that, we can. So yeah, look at that. I mean, think about like. Yeah, we're gonna hold off. We're gonna have some videos about this stuff first, but yeah. Try that one. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let me get you to it. Okay. This currently is the edit that we're working on to pull. It's a short for YouTube, and it's to get this one going. It's very similar to what you saw earlier, but more complete, and hopefully you'll like it. Let's put it on the big here. So. So that after the justified design words, that's all just scrap, and just trying to mix scrap together. I did have just as we were doing this. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, this was a favorite shot too. So that's good, good stuff. How we doing? 104. What do you think? We got 8 p.m. Let's call it. What do you think? The only thing, what I'll be doing next, and I may put this on. Let's see here. Okay, just making sure it's going to be popping up here. Do I have it up there? I hope to. Okay, no. There we go. So this is what we're going to be doing. And I've used this program before. This is Blender. It's a 3D modeling software like Fusion 360, open source. It's good, very good, really detailed. And so I just got to get back into how how I was doing it, kind of learn the new, a little bit of the new things, and start going at it. And then we're gonna be modeling some things that can be 3D printed, for the batteries, for the connectors, for all that kind of stuff. And we talked to you guys about this a long time ago, and I'd like to do this. I'd like to do it full time, Lord willing. So peace be with you guys. Much appreciated. Love you guys big time. And yeah. And so God is good. Let's go. Let's do stuff. Let's co-create. Super fun stuff. Good stuff coming this summer. Good stuff coming this spring. So love you again. And we're just going to talk soon. All right. See ya.